On behalf of those of us from Plateau State, Edward Pojok, Solomon Maren, and Timothy Godu, on urgent need to investigate violent terror attacks and threat to lasting peace in Plateau State. The House notes with serious concern and dismay the persistent violent terror attacks on communities in Plateau State, the latest being the massacre of Moses Guam, a former head of civil service Plateau State, and two others, including a soldier with the Special Military Task Force, Operation Safe Haven, the night of Tuesday, 10th October 2017 at Were Village in Barikin Ladi local government. Other victims of the attack who sustained varying degree of injuries from gunshots are receiving medical attention in hospital. Aware, Mr. Speaker, that the right to life is so fundamental that it is enshrined and given prominence not only in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also in the UN and AU charters, but most importantly, is ordained by God in the holy books, the Bible and the Quran. Concerned, dear colleagues, that the peace which Plateau State has been enjoying is under grave threat following violent attacks capable of precipitating another round of violence crisis, to which I say, may God forbid. The most recent being the attack on Anchab village of Mayango district in Basa local government, which claimed 22 lives on 7th of September 2017. This is in addition to cases of isolated attacks, ambush and raping of unsuspecting women, as well as malicious destruction of farm crops to deprive the farmers of their hard-earned harvest. Disturbed, dear Speaker and honorable colleagues, that even personnel and operatives of the Special Military Task Force, codenamed Operation Safe Haven, are not spared from the attackers or by the attackers. Further disturbed that the ugly incident shocked the people and government of Plateau State as it joins a long list of high-profile killings of leaders and elders of thought through violent attacks. We will recall that Senator Dr. Gyang, Honorable Gyang Fulani, a majority leader in the State House of Assembly, His Royal Highness Sir Ron Kulere, Sir Lazarus Egai, a first-class chief, Reverend Beatrice Manjang, ex-Kokin Vice President, and a host of others have fallen victim to high-profile killings, in addition to the thousands of our people that are falling to these terror attacks. Further aware that the affected communities have, through violent attacks in the past, been subjected to massive displacement from their ancestral homes and farmlands, all of which are predominantly under occupation. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we are moving that the House should resolve as follows. 1, condemn the attacks and displacement in strong terms. 2, mandate the House Committees on Human Rights and National Security and Intelligence to investigate the attacks and report back to the House in 21 days. 3, urge government through the instrumentality of the Special Military Task Force codenamed Operation Safe Haven to ensure that the attackers are traced, apprehended, and prosecuted. 4, urge the federal government to ensure the return of all displaced communities provide protection and guarantee their safety. 5, mandate NEMA to provide building materials to assist in the reconstruction of the affected communities. 6, that the House should send a strong delegation to visit and show solidarity with the people and government of Plateau State as a demonstration of the interest of the House in the peace of Plateau State. And finally, observe a 1-minute silence in honor of the slain victims and pray for the peace of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker and honorable colleagues, I so move. Thank you.
I rise to second the motion as heavily moved by my colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Motion. I'd like to recognize Honorable Pajok in case you have an added perspective.
We have been enjoying peace in Plateau State for some time, and thus when we were relaxing, farming and doing our businesses, then of recent there's been some upsurge of attacks in the state, in Bassa local government, and then just this week in Barkiladi, where not just a former head of service of the state lost his life, but even an operative, a military operative, a soldier. So people are concerned in the state. We are tired of all the destruction and all the attacks in the state. We are part and parcel of Nigeria. We thought that we've been through the sad past, that ugly chapter had been closed. But with this recent development, we thought we should bring this motion on the floor of the House to show the seriousness and severity of the matter, so that the government of Nigeria will act.
Going by the way of manners, our security operatives are responding to most of these incidents or cases across the nation. I am privileged to have information about what they were doing, because normally during harvesting period, such cases are becoming almost rampant. And I know, even though we are on live program, but I know most of the security operatives, they have designed their programs in order to tackle such incidents, so that the farmers and the other people living in all the rural communities, they will be living in peace and harmony.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it. And we carry the last prayer there. And may the souls of all those who lost their lives in this unfortunate incident rest in perfect peace. Amen.